Following training video is designed to give you an overview of the STAR assessment system. Beginning in the fall of 2013, STAR will be used as both a screening and progress monitoring tool. By using the same assessment as a screener and progress monitoring tool, we can compare apples to apples when determining student growth. Fontes and Pinnell and EDL2 will no longer be used as the district screening tool, but may be used to help with progress monitoring for low-achieving students. The table on this slide shows a comparison of the skills assessed in the PALS Kindergarten Literacy Screener and the STAR Early Literacy Assessment. A complete list of the PALS and STAR comparison can be located at the link listed below. The table located on this slide shows a comparison between STAR reading and PALS for grades 1 through 3. For a complete list of PALS and STAR comparisons, please visit the link listed at the bottom of this page. Some of you may ask, what is computer adaptive testing? In computer adaptive testing, the software adjusts the difficulty of every item. After the practice session, the software delivers a test item based on the student's estimated ability level. If the student answers the item correctly, the software bumps up the difficulty level of the next item. If the student answers incorrectly, the software lowers the difficulty level of the next item. The same thing happens with the next item and the next. By continually adjusting the difficulty of an item to what the student has shown she can or cannot do, the software zeroes in on where a student is at. This provides an accurate assessment of the student's ability. Each STAR test is individualized and unique. Because it immediately adjusts to each student's ability, it delivers an accurate and reliable score after 27 questions for STAR Early Literacy and 34 questions for STAR Reading and STAR Math. This does not include practice questions and a few items that are in the calibration process. Since STAR is designed to become more difficult, this can increase the student's level of frustration. However, students will not know if they have answered correctly or incorrectly. In Green Bay, we will be using the nationally recommended benchmarks in our kindergarten through second grade classes. We will be using benchmarks that align with the WKCE in grades 3 through 8. It is important to note that the STAR assessments are currently aligned with the Common Core state standards. To successfully implement STAR, we will need to take an all-hands-on-deck approach. This will look different in each building, but teachers may need help from other staff members in the building based on their individual classroom needs. Additional staff can assist with supervision of students and in helping students log in and work the keyboard and mouse. Our assessment window will run from September 3rd through September 30th. Students can take the assessment on any computer or device provided by the district. For instance, netbooks, iPads, or desktop computers may be used by students to take the assessment. Login cards will be prepared by library media specialists. The STAR assessments can be administered on different days. For example, a student could take the STAR reading one day and then take STAR Math on a separate day. Students should not take STAR Math or STAR reading assessments if they cannot pass the practice items. STAR Early Literacy is a viable option if the student cannot complete STAR Math or STAR Reading. The assessment may take 40 to 45 minutes for the first full class implementation. Small group or individual screenings may be most manageable within the classroom for the lower grades. During group time and/or literacy circles, administration of STAR may occur. If considering implementation with kindergarten, first, and second grade as a whole class, ensure that additional staff are available to assist students in logging in and using the computers. Administration on the iPad may be more intuitive for young students. Training on the computer will require use of the mouse and/or keyboard. Make sure that the building coordinates use of iPads during the assessment window. Students may need assistance with their password and username. Staff must enter a monitor password prior to students beginning their assessment. For all STAR assessments, the monitor password must be kept confidential. If you feel that a student has learned the monitor password, please contact your building support team. For detailed guidelines about preparing for STAR assessment, please refer to the Getting the Most Out of STAR Assessment Enterprise Manual and your building support team. These documents are guidelines that are optional but may assist you in preparing for student assessment. We will not review these here, but these tools may help you with your implementation and the organization of your classroom prior to and during assessment. Students may use scratch paper and a pencil during the STAR Math, but should not be given a calculator. Questions may be read to students for STAR Math, but not paraphrased or restated. Students may read the problems quietly to themselves. Students may take the assessment in a distraction-free area. Students may be assessed individually or in small groups. Because STAR is a screening and progress monitoring tool, we will not be allowing accommodations beyond the practices stated on the following slides. Special education teachers will make accommodations based on the IEP and communicate those to the classroom teacher. The settings in STAR can be adjusted for the reading and math test to change the initial test level and to provide extended time. These accommodations cannot be made in the STAR Early Literacy Assessment. Staff member initial logins will be your network username for both your username and password. Staff will be required to change their password during their first login and should allow for additional time when logging in for the first time. Student logins will be their network username. Student passwords will be the last 4 digits of their student ID. Students will not change their password. The STAR Procedures handout is available and provides step-by-step instructions to test administration. The document also includes links to administration videos. Each of these administration videos is approximately 8 minutes long and will give you an overview of the STAR assessment process in reading, math, and early literacy. When logging into the STAR website, you will be asked to select whether you are a student or a staff member. All students should select I'm a student when logging in to take the assessment. Students will be listed in multiple classes. During login, the student may be prompted to select a teacher. Specific teacher selection will not impact results or reporting. As a general rule, students will be asked to select the first name that comes up on the screen. For STAR Early Literacy Enterprise, a video is shown prior to the practice questions. The video ensures the child understands how to use the computer. The video can be shown prior to the assessment as a whole group experience. During the assessment, students are prompted by the computer to ask for help from an adult if they are unable to successfully navigate the mouse or keyboard. iPad administration may be more intuitive for students, especially in the early grades. Headphones are necessary for the STAR Early Literacy Assessment. After this training, you can create a login and password for the Training Center at www.renlearn.com/app/elearninghome.aspx. The Training Center contains a variety of videos, including administering STAR assessments and using STAR assessments in response to intervention. Please view the Administering STAR Reading, STAR Math, and STAR Early Literacy if appropriate videos. These can be found in the e-learning area under STAR Assessments and Recorded Webinars. You can also take a practice test located at www.renlearn.com/renlearnu STAR demo/default.aspx. You may want to familiarize yourself with the STAR Enterprise Manual located at the link provided in this presentation. Again, you may want to follow the step-by-step instructions for logging in, also located on this slide. We will have open lab opportunities to assist you in pulling various reports. The dates for these labs will be published soon and can be found in My Learning Plan under STAR Open Lab. Additional training videos will also be coming soon. Information on these will be sent to Building Principals and published at greenbaydataandassessment.blogspot.com. There is a discussion forum also available for you to post and discuss your learnings located at groups.google.com/forum/#forum/Green Bay STAR implementation discussion. This concludes the training video for STAR implementation.